Hi, I want to talk to you about coming up with a Works Cited page. The first part is going to be about formatting the Works Cited page, and the second part is going to be where your resources are for finding how to get the information in the right order. So this is just formatting with Microsoft Word. A couple of things you need to notice. One, notice that this is all double spaced. I can check it here. That shows that it's 2. There is no extra spacing before the paragraph. There is no extra spacing after the paragraph. And that should be true all the way through your entire essay, so you might want to check that. This is my title. Because there is more than one work, it is works with an S cited, and it is centered. So this is how I center it. All I need to do is click somewhere on that line and center it. I have all of my sources here and they are cited correctly except for a couple of things. One, there needs to be a hanging indent. And here's how you do it. You select the whole section that you want to have a hanging indent. You click on this little triangle on your ruler. If your ruler isn't showing, click on View and click Ruler so that you can see the ruler. So I've selected all of them. I'm going to click on this triangle, this middle triangle, and I'm going to drag it to the half-inch mark. And what that does is if there's not a return, see here, all these are the return carriage symbols. If there's not a return, then it will indent. So for example, Gatsby is only one line, so it doesn't indent part of it. This from Puritanism to postmodernism is 2 lines. This one is long, this Geraldine Brooks, it's 3 lines, and Foster and Hicks is 2 lines. And so, so that's how you indent it. And it needs to be a hanging indent. The reason why it needs to be a hanging indent is because when people are looking for a citation, they want to see where it came from, and they are looking because you put the author's last name in your parentheses in your document. It takes you right to it, and this is easy to see. There are only four authors, and so it's really easy to tell. But there's one more thing that needs to happen, which is to put this in alphabetical order. And it's super easy to do this in Word. Just select the whole thing and click on this. And I'm going to sort by paragraphs, ascending, and boom, there it is. And it's automatically in alphabetical order. Brooks, Fitzgerald, Foster, Ruland. Done. So that is a perfect Works Cited page. And if you want to see how I got that information, I don't have that memorized. I use my resources. One resource is your Panda page. And if you look here, there are all kinds of citation sources. A really, really good one that is not listed on here is the OWL Purdue Online Writing Lab. And if you look at that, it has MLA style and it has almost anything that you want on there. On our Parkway website, if you go to MLA citation formats, our Panda page has also put together these are all print sources. You can see editors, if there's an author with an editor, an edition other than the first one, you know, all kinds of information. And these are good for other things too, like if you are looking at web pages, see here, internet sources. If you're looking at web pages, it tells you how to do that. Images, you have to give credit to, you know, the online image that you are using. So here's where you found it. If there are videos, this is how you put that together. And so there are all kinds of resources. If you're using some of the databases, it's all information there. One of the cool things that you might use is something like EasyBib. And if you just put in the title of a book, and have it cite, you can select the correct one. Oh, and I put it under website. I didn't mean to do that. Do book. You have to choose book so you know what you're doing. How we choose to be happy. And so here's the right book. And I want to cite it. Yes. And I'm going to create the citation. And there it is. It's right there. And you can see that it has already done the hanging indent for me. I can add all my things together and I can put it in a list. I accidentally added another one. Let's get rid of that one. Because I actually used the 2004 edition, but whatever, they all are. And I can print this as a Word doc and it will do it for me. I can save it as a Google Doc or I can save for later. But if I just want to cut and paste and put it in my own Word document, I can do that too. So you have all the ways that you could possibly want to do it, and you should be able to come up with a good works cited page.